Hi, Captain. Nice, Captain. Very nice. Crypto Haldis. Who eat? Hodl. Dobar dan, Tomislav. How you doing, man? Mladen is in chat. Captain, EMX is what I was trying to say. I got that, Captain. I got that. Drunken. Guys. Drunken and Mladen just got stopped out on Tetas. I was just checking that out, how that played out. They bought here at the top up here, but right now we have a breakout towards the upside. Bitcoin is also down at the bottom down here on this wedge that we have actually been talking about. Ron Adopter is in the chat. Ron, man, long time no see. What's up? How you doing, man? Oliver Vlashenkovac, yeah, epic music. Yeah, the music is epic. Žiga, Vlashenkovac, Mladen. Yeah, we know what kind of audience we have. So Bitcoin up here. If you've been watching today's Bitcoin Daily, we've been seeing this, triangle up here. There has been a triangle. Right now we are at the bottom of the triangle, which is very nice. There is also a major support level up here right now. That's major support level right now. 4-hourly time frame up here. We're sitting right now on that support level with the double bottom down here maybe. The momentum is kind of going towards up, but it's a little bit, hard to say what's that. I don't know why stochastic is up here. We don't watch stochastic much. Right now sitting in the middle of the ballpark area down here. So if we are in option up here, if we are in option, right? If this is an option, we should not actually break down, because if we break down, this option over here gets broken on the downside, which should not happen, right? So if we are going to continue towards the upside up here, we need to bounce off of this level towards the upside. So the way I see it, we need to look for a long option and not actually a short option right now. Is EOS dead? Yeah, EOS is pretty much dead, I think. Long time since I checked EOS, so let's see what's happening with EOS up here right now. EOS crypto, let's see up here. Nah, it found some kind of bottom though. It found some kind of, but look at this, man. This is the most ugly chart you can ever see in your life. Previous, you know, bull run top up here came with a, you know, big move towards upside. It is below the previous, you know, all-time low down here. It was actually, you know, it's even lower than actually Corona dump down here. So, you know, it is just a very, very ugly chart. Maybe EOS is gonna be one of the big winners, but right now it just doesn't look like that. It is breaking a little bit towards upside like everything else. I mean, it's not 100% dead, but, you know, it's still there. But, you know, it's just an ugly chart. Just an ugly chart. So we need to look for long positions, I think, over here. We can also look at some, you know, some probabilities for a long position, I think. Phantom double top, soon my short pay. A lot of you guys are short. What are we saying about Sologenic? I got listed on Huobi Exchange. Not much. Let's check out EMX let's check out EMX for Captain. Just quick look on EMX. Let's look at the daily time frame. Let's go to the weekly time frame. It's been raging, you know, sideways up here. Major resistance at 101.014. Support level at 10 moving average down here at 0.989. On the daily time frame, we got we broke out of this triangle up here, give or take. Something like this up here. We did not actually break out triangle. This was some kind of breakout, but you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 touches up here. So technically we are not out of the triangle yet. This is a little bit too steep for my opinion, but let's do a channel up here on this baby. Not these channels. Just gonna do these channels up here. It looks like it's still ranging just sideways up here. It doesn't have any kind of clear direction up here. Most interesting part over here is you know, what's happening right now. You know, we could maybe draw something like this up here, but it doesn't seem to be the right one. Maybe something like this. Maybe some kind of falling wedge up here happening. I would like to use these though. Something like this maybe. Maybe some kind of falling wedge up here that's you know, eventually is gonna break towards the upside. Maybe 200 moving average on the 4 hourly down here. So maybe a little bit more move towards the downside before the breakout. Yeah, but it's just ranging sideways right now. Ping pong, where these nuts? If you get stopped at 37, I'll buy long at the next pullback. Long SLP at 20, XTP 0.44, so 45, 46. It's very volatile and risky. Yeah, SLP should be risky. Sup Goku, how you doing, man? So Bitcoin up here is getting a little bit bounce up here on the support line, which is very nice. It needs still to break certain levels up here. So which we're gonna right now look if there's anything that did not get this bounce up here. Let's look at ApeCoin right now. You know, because we are in love with ApeCoin, of course. Give or take, maybe a little bit more room towards the downside. It broke this trend over here. Right now crashing towards the downside a little bit. Might be on some kind of support though. Let's keep on looking a little bit more. See what's actually happening up here. Matic is coming very close to this 200 moving average on 1 hour. Let's see 4 hourly time frame. 50 moving average down here, still in the red down there. Very nice so far. I'm actually looking for a long position, not actually a short position. Although it can break on downside, but then we'll have you know, tight stop loss and stuff like that, right? So there is that. We are getting actually crushed over here on downside, but this can actually anytime just do this and you know, break the resistance up here at the top. Let's see here on Matic, something like this, give or take. Does look more legit. and general 6-7% drop over the next 24-48 hours. So related to SLP, which is another cryptocurrency that you play a game. Expect SLP to make move potential as well. SLP is very inflationary because it's a currency inside the XE game, and I think they're just printing a lot of that. I'm a little bit unsure about that, but that's from what I heard, and the reason it's just going down forever. Move. I've got some paying 89% API. Interesting. I think you can go more on. So I think you guys are, you know, right now on the bearish side down here, we definitely hit certain tops up here. We definitely can just, you know, drop on the downside down here. But if you do start dropping on the downside, we get a tight stop loss, because you cannot actually, you know, short over here because we are at, you know, the bottom of the wedge. Now, Theta maybe is, you know, a short option, but it, you know, over here it is breaking the channel towards the upside. This is 1 hourly channel. This 4 hourly channel, still 2 hours left to go. So it might pull back down again, right? But over here, last 4 hourly candle managed to stay above 10-20 moving average. Right now, trying for the, going for the breakout up here towards the upside. Let me just see this up here. How would I do this? This one and this up here, and these two. Yeah, this seems to be the correct one though. It looks like it's breaking out again. So yeah, I don't know. Theta looks to me bullish, guys. Theta looks bullish to me. Let's see on the weekly time frame up here how this actually looks. Above 10 moving average right now. Looks very bullish. 1 day, 50 minutes, you know, up here. Come up here, going for the, you know, close above it. 2-day chart up here, came down there to 10-20 moving average right now, bouncing a little bit. I don't know, man. Theta looks bullish to me. I think Theta can actually bounce pretty hard. It didn't have any pump, but you know, Theta is one of these pumpers, right? But it didn't have any big pumps just yet. I think it's a range. So let's see daily chart up here. Let's see last two up here. See, even on the daily time frame, it's bouncing off all of these moving averages up here. 10, 20, 50 moving average. It does look bullish. Crypto man have 60,000 subscribers, but there are just 30k views. Where other people went? Yeah, it's usually like that. You'll see people with 1 million, you know, subscribers, but they got like 10k viewers. It's just a normal way. Like, just because you have like 500,000 subscribers doesn't mean that all of those 500,000 people are, you know, they're watching your live streams. It's just not gonna happen. Trade market yesterday, the trade took forever, lol, but I got out at the right time. Nice, very nice. So many people looking for shorts to make me bullish. Yeah, I think we are right now still in a long play. We hit some kind of support, so nothing has been broken down the way I see it. So you know, I think we got time. I think we got time for a long position, so we're gonna check that out. Unless Bitcoin for whatever reason starts breaking on the downside down here, 1 hourly time frame, closing down here with a doji, which might look like, I think we got something like 10 minutes to make a trade right now, maybe a little bit more than that. So ApeCoin is hitting this support on the downside, right? Depends where it is, down here, 1 hourly, 4 hourly, down here, 20 moving average, which might be very nice bounce, but over here we try to get up here. Still getting smacked down, but smacked down pretty fast. So, you know, it might bounce out of these, you know, 260 levels or something like that. It might bounce off of that. So you're gonna see how that actually plays out. Let's check out some other coins as well. First thing first, let's put some music, background music on. Just got out of jail. Just got out of jail card. Create poll, the opposite of what people think. Okay, let's create a poll. What you doing? Looking for short. Looking for long. not trading weekends, looking for girlfriend. There you go. You're welcome to check it out. Can't feel terrible. Negative quotes, so I'm bearish about everything. Yeah, what's up about with this this cold in the middle of the summer, man? I'm bearish about everything. Hello TLA. Hi Guma, how you doing? But that is forming W on the 4-hourly chart. It's a powerful, I think, pattern on the Bitcoin. Last time it formed boom 24k. I'm late. Yeah, no, you're not late. You're right at time. Traditional market looking bullish. 9.1 CPI couldn't dump market. Tesla selling Bitcoin couldn't dump market. Why would it dump? Tomislav, I think you are correct. I'm going to short Tata again. Okay, man. We are on opposite side of the trade now. I think I'm bullish. You're bearish. That's fine. But yeah, I'm not looking to. If I want to do anything with that, I would long it. But Romania hot. I think the banter is using bot influence. PewDiePie has 100 million subs and gets 5-6 million views at best, so that bot banter should not be true. Of course, it's not true, man. I mean, you know, reason, you know, logical thinking. Like, I got 36,000, you know, subscribers. Doesn't mean that, you know, 36,000 are gonna come and watch me, you know, do stuff. You know, some of these people subscribed, you know, 5 years ago, and they're not come and watch my live streams. It doesn't work like that. All Asian countries long place and Bangladesh economy destroyed. Yeah, so I think everything is destroyed right now. So there's that. So Matic is pulling down pretty heavily up here. Matic did pump a lot. Let's remove the lines a little bit up here. You can see here it hit this very important level of resistance at 20 moving average. A little bit hard to think that this is just gonna, you know, break that right now. It can do that over here. It's right now consolidating up here above the moving average, so it can actually do a move towards the upside. You know, again, you know, a retest that, you know, 10% for the upside, but it did, you know, huge moves already up. It did huge moves already up, 200% up. So I kind of think, you know, it hit kind of top up there. Polkadot is getting smacked by the 50 moving average on the daily. Let's see 4-hourly time frame up here. Sure, never done one. You just do mini longs or buy to hold. I'm still a newbie. Also, it's winter in Australia. Shorting is like longing. You just press, you know, short instead of long, depending of what you know. You cannot spot short. You just not do. But we are trading. We are not trading actually real assets like Bitcoin, Ethereum. We are trading something called contracts of the underlying assets, and these contracts can be, you know, short and long. Let's start changing as soon as you enter a trade. Yeah, pretty much. Mana is up 7% right now, so, you know, if there is anything to short, it might be Mana. But you see, Mana is also very, very bullish. Right now, I keep getting this double top up here. Important resistance. Let's see weekly time frame up here. No, it's just very bullish. Went up to 1 right now, second time. You know, $1 is like very scientific. It's very, and you know, if it just continues pumping up here, there will be no divergence on the chart, because you know, daily chart is still only at 50 levels. This can definitely continue pumping more towards the upside. Unfortunately, you know, we are not buying, you know, green candles still long. What would Home Crowd do? There's a weird hack I saw recently. The bot channels occupy YouTube, so one channel posts thousands of same video. Getting on the feed, and other people subscribe to these channels. Don't like subs. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of you know, bots around. How much? I don't know. AVEX got rejected up here. Not good thing. Right now, what I'm seeing, like Altcoin on the weekly is at this very nice moment. It depends if whether it's done or not. Is it gonna have pullback or not? See 2-day chart up here. There's a little bit extended on the 2-day chart. Tell you the truth. So this definitely can break on the downside. But reject up here. It can definitely break on the downside, but still holding the support. You know, the trend line up here. Too scared to try shorts yet. Maybe when I have more profits experience. That's a good thing. You should start with just drawing lines and doing tech analysis. Trying to get trying to be good at longing stuff. Matic also comes very close to this 50 moving average, but Matic's extended. Maybe the bias is towards the downside. Maybe we are very, very wrong on this analysis and the bias is towards the upside. Sorry, downside. So we gotta check that out. We gotta be sure to not, you know, mess up the trade. What do we say about this? It's actually a bullish, you know, bullish move up here towards the upside, unless it of course dumps down big time. ICP, not really interested in ICP. XRP, what's XRP doing? XRP also is losing, you know, had this big rising wedge, went down second time up here. It needs to break this double bottom. Like everything needs to break this double bottom down here towards the upside, you know, if it wants to move towards the upside. Everything has this double bottom down here. See how very nice trend line up here. Just remove these two lines up here. Today and yesterday I was looking at these, you know, how to trade videos, you know, traders, forex traders and stuff like that. And what really bothers me is that, and right now I understand why 95%, you know, traders lose money. Most of these guys don't draw trend lines. They just look at price action, look at the price, and like they do stuff like this, you know, go to 1 second chart, you know, whatever is, you know, volatile. They go to 1 second chart and like, actually it's 1 minute chart because they don't have 1 second charts. And they just watch the price action without anything on the charts, man. Without any, this is how they trade. And they're like, okay, here's the, you know, and this on 1 minute chart. Okay, this is the resistance, this is the supply area up here. You know, they don't talk about resistance, just say, okay, up here there's a supply area, and down here there is a you know, a demand area, and right now up here we're gonna short, and up down here we're gonna long, and they just watch the price, and it comes down here, and then they go long, you know, and it goes up here, they go short or whatever, right? And you know, and the breakout traders, you know, wait for this price to go down below the level down here, and then they, okay, it's broken out, let's short, and you know, they just watch the price move. They're just like, but no lines, no nothing, like no analysis or anything like that. And it's, you know, they never zoom out on anything. Like they really like focused really down on 1 minute and 5 minute time frames. No no lines. They only got certain, you know, support levels and stuff like that, and resistance levels, what they call supply and demand areas, and they trade that. You know, zooming out, that's like, what? You can zoom out, but I'm not trading, you know, 10 days ago. I'm trading right now. Zoom out to the, you know, daily time frame, but I just want to trade now, man. Why should I zoom out? Weekly? What? You crazy, man? Zoom out. Have you seen that stuff, man? So yeah, there is definitely, you know, I understand a little bit more why people definitely lose money in trading when I watch these kind of videos. Like, it's insane. Sure, you know, 1 hour. Here's a good bit to go. Recent on stochastic RSI, might be looking at cross bearish to the hourly though. Looking at the cross is not the same as crossing. Looking at the drop is not the same as dropping. looking to do something is not saying I'm doing that, right? So, you know, be careful about that. Just like over here right now, people are saying, oh, this looks like it's gonna break down, but you know, until it breaks down, you know, nothing is happening. This is right now bullish. Double bottom down here on Bitcoin though. I don't know, guys. Do you got any suggestions for good trades right now? I'm all ears, guys. I'm all ears. If you got good suggestions, I'm all ears for good trades. Tell me coin time. Tell me coin. Tell me pattern. Tell me time frame. I'm all ears right now. I think this Ethereum is looking to actually bounce. It's down on the 200 moving average up here. I think it wants to wait. I think it is gonna take a little while. If it's gonna consolidate more like Ethereum, like it can of course pump just right now up here, but you know, I think it, you know, it tried to break up here, break up here right now, break it down. It might go down to the 50 moving average. That might also mean that Bitcoin might drop a little bit more. It's not the same. I've been watching a guy who does share charts. He looks at yearly, quarterly, monthly charts. It's amazing what you see open my eyes. There's no good trade. Don't trade. Not continuously trading. Help me. We're gonna take 5-minute break, and I'll be back when I think about it a little bit. But you know, we're gonna try to find something. Some careful flowers and chocolate for your wife. Can't go wrong. This stuff started already pumping. Yeah, a little bit. How much down do we have over here actually? 12%. This looks like a reversal, so we're gonna slide already breaking up. I'm gonna get any kind of pullback up here. Matic. SRP doesn't look good. Theta. Theta is consolidating up here. Small time frames though, small time frames. You're right, I'm not shorting. No trading for me today. It's good, man. Markets are here tomorrow as well. And day after that. Trade when you feel you are in the mood. Trade when you feel that you can do it. Trade when you feel that you are right. Maybe there will come pullback down here. Let's go to 1 minute chart because of reasons. Down here at 6,320 or something like that. Rising wedge breakthrough upside explodes. Matic too risky either way. Could be. This guy looks like he wants to break up right now. Bitcoin doing this rising wedge stuff. Let's see the volume on these things. ApeCoin volume still low. I think it can still do another move towards downside though. Up here and then go. So we're gonna wait for that. Anyways, Matic. Matic looks nice, but it can get rejected down here. And then do, you know, stuff up here and go up. So if it goes down, we can actually catch it. Hi Nami, how you doing? Long time no see. I believe you can do it. Thanks, I mean, I need emotional support. What about SNX? 1 hour rising channel. Support SNX. Yeah, I mean, it's not just SNX. I mean, a lot of these coins have this rising support right now. Even Bitcoin, I mean, you can see here rising support. So it is on the bottom of this, you know, triangle, whatever this is, right? So we are actually looking at that. Hope you too. Yeah, I'm doing well. So I'm looking at AVAX ascending triangle on the 1 hour. Long this to 25 for then shorting. Long in much today, and I've taken my stop loss off to take profits and got interrupted and I'm way down. Ouch! We will give you emotional resistance. It's good to have somebody to chat with when you're doing stuff, man. Slight. It still has broken out. But it is slowly rising. Now this is 1 minute time on Bitcoin. Oh. Sorry, 1 minute time from a Bitcoin. It broke the channel up here. Maybe it's a channel up here. Maybe it's a you know weird channel, but you know still a channel towards the upside. It pulling down a little bit, sand coming maybe a little bit overextended. This is pulling down, nice. AVAX pulling down a little bit. This is 1 minute time frame. There we go. Matic goes down to the support area down here, pulling down. I think it can pull down more up here. It's just a normal move up here, normal move, then goes down here and then continues. I've seen it before, you know, so that's why I'm saying it. A lot of this, you know, price action when it comes on the small time frames, like 1 minute, 5 minutes time frame, watching the candles, stuff like that, how they react to the moving averages and the support lines, what kind of pattern they're building and stuff like that. You know, it does happen very often. So it could be very useful, you know, just watching the small time frames all the time, just to get a feel of how the price actually reacts, because it does that on the big time frames as well. But people can't notice on the big time frames because it takes so long time, right? So it's a good thing to watch, you know, small time frames. I've done most of the position, but we'll jump back in if it looks safe. There is no such thing as safe, man. Only probabilities, right? Apecoin pulling down, nice. Do we have divergence on the chart up here? Yeah, we got divergence on this up here. Yeah, double divergence up here. So what we need right now is a higher low up here, I think. Let's see, 50-minute chart up here. Still pushing it down. 50-minute chart does look like it's actually getting a little bit up here. 40 levels. Let's go up time frames up here, see what's actually happening up here. For hourly, very important, hitting this. We gotta put the support line down there. Let's go with the 5-minute time frame and see where that support line is. So if it goes all the way down there, that's definitely 250, 260. That's definitely a long position up here. Saying just climbing slowly towards the upside. It looks like it might, you know, flip down and then go up. Relatively safe, relatively safe, yeah. Are you bear or bull, Nami? Yeah, Nami, what are you, bear or bull? So I definitely like Apecoin so far. I don't know if this is because of the latest trade or whatever, but you know, I kind of you know, remember the maybe I just want, you know, I want what it's called, I want a rematch. Been trading Matic for a week and a half now, all day, every day. Don't fall in love with a coin, man. Don't fall in love with a coin, but something tells me we're gonna have a big gap this weekend. Bear today. Captain is bearish today. Looks like rising wedge. By the way, let's see how the poll actually went. 100 people actually voted. This can of course definitely drop down, but the thing is, when you're buying on the support, even if you start dropping down, you're not losing that much if you buy it exactly on the support, because if it does break down, you know, you have time to, you know, close the trade. 1 minute up here. We're definitely watching Apecoin. AVX is also this very nice bullish move towards the upside, maybe. Let's see 4-hourly time frame up here. Yeah, it's a nice line, but it can definitely go down here again. One, two, three, push down here, get above the moving averages and break towards the upside. I do have my stop loss at 5% though. Okay, good. Captain, there was some talk in the Telegram chat today about, you know, I asked Modern, you know, how much he uses and other people, how much they use of their account, because we do always 100% of our account. So how much of your account are you guys using to trade? Per trade, like percentages. You're getting younger, TLA. What's the secret? Right now it's water. Water, my friend, be water. I'm neutral as well today. I don't want to think about it. Watching TLI is entertaining to watch, so I'm just going to list. 50% Goom. Goom is using 50%. By the way, what you're doing, 40% are actually looking to short, 30% are looking to long, 17% are looking for girlfriend, and 10 not trading, 13% not trading weekend. So 40%, so there are more shorters than longs right now. All in, it's free. Me 2.5%. Wow, that's the, I mean, how are you gonna get rich by 2.5%? Short 0.5%, long, I'm DJing 50%, damn, 100%. Is there an NFT company coin? I mean, when it comes to ape, like not looking at the technical analysis, when it comes to ape, you have to understand that I'm super bullish on the metaverse and NFTs when it comes to next bull market. When that's said, ApeCoin is the top of the food chain when it comes to NFTs and the metaverse, right? They are building the metaverse. They have the best-selling NFTs. It is literally the top of the food chain. So if your analysis, fundamental analysis on what's gonna be the next big thing, in the next bull market, if your analysis is on the metaverse and NFTs, then there is no other way than to being bullish on ApeCoin, unfortunately. I'm in one trade at a time, very comfortable, but I use 100% of scalping. I only do one trade at a time. If I do long term, I usually try to do 2 or 3, so I split account percentages. But everything moves in the same direction, so it's a little bit tricky to split it up. I'm not really the split it up kind of guy. Like when it comes to buying for long term, I understand splitting up because you don't know what's gonna do 100x, what's gonna do 50, and what's gonna do 20x. So splitting it a little bit up and getting some kind of average might be understandable thing to do, but did not actually break on the downside. Still keeping above this 10 moving average up here. But we got a divergence up here on the top, so it needs to pull back down a little bit, I think. Still diverging. When trade? Yeah, that's the good question. When trade? I've been thinking about, when it comes to trading, that, I'm just gonna jump when there is a trade to be taken. But the problem is that I don't have, oftentimes I see a trade, but I just don't have time. So we gotta do it like this, unfortunately. Even though it can be, 2-3 hours stream until the trade actually pops. But, we gotta sit down when I actually have time to trade. And then we, try to find something, legitimately good to trade, because just waiting and then, popping on the stream, when you got 3 kids and other stuff to do in a business, it just doesn't work that way. So I understand, you guys, your time is precious, but that's the only way we can do it. Pulling a little bit back right now. Bitcoin also pulling a little bit back. Let's see if I'm up here. Okay, else can be more volatile, so beat trade is kind of hedge. Not all there is small basket. I overtrade when I have time. One trade at a time, guys. One trade at a time. Focus on your trade. Sandy's doji looks actually quite nice on the 4-hourly time frame. 4-hourly closing in 1 hour and 36 minutes. So soon might start. The motion might start soon. Lower low down here. Let's see the RSI and stuff like that. Of course, everything looks fine and dandy. There is no problem in paradise. With 1,900 bucks, I will enter with a 400, and if it goes against me, 800, and you still have 600 to put above your liquidation and go to sleep. But isn't there a, the big rule in trading: don't add to your losing trades. I mean, I think that's from what day did you start the challenge? A little bit about a month ago. No, actually a month and a half ago. So we haven't done a lot of trading this last month, that's for sure. The biggest rule in trading is never add to your losing positions. Doesn't matter what kind of position. Do never add to your losing positions. I don't know if I agree 100% on that, but I do think that's a very sensible rule, though. There we go. Pull back down. Doing nicely. Ethereum, Bitcoin. I think we need to wait a little bit more until this move towards downside happens. You start the forums. Yeah, I agree with TLA. So it's an expert level rule. Yeah, I mean, there are definitely, I don't agree with all the rules when it comes to trading and these forex guys that are actually doing, but the one that, don't add to your losing trade, I think everybody is pretty much agreed on that. You lower your entry every time you add. Yeah, you do lower your entry, but you're already in a bad trade. The problem is, you know, if you enter a trade, you need to be, you know, certain. You have some kind of assumption in which direction it will go, right? So you buy at the lowest level if you're gonna go long, and if it starts going against you, you know, you are already kind of wrong on your analysis. And although your entry right now is lower, you're still wrong on an analysis, right? So you are right now sitting in a trade with a hopium that's gonna go up because the analysis is wrong. Although your entry is lower, you're still, you know, your analysis was wrong to start with, you know. So I don't know, man. I like breaking rules, so I'm overtrading, adding to losing position at least occasionally, at times putting most of my account into a single trade. Why it's going in your trade against you? Why it's going your trade against you in the first place? I mean, it's not, you know, it's not, it would be very easy to, you know, get every trade to go with you at the start of the trade, but I'm not able to do it. Like, you know, bigger moves and stuff like that, I can say like, okay, this, so eventually this will go towards the upside, and you kind of see that on a bigger scale and stuff like that. But, you know, whether that's gonna do this or this or this move towards the upside, you know, that might be a little bit tricky to figure out. So, you know, the certain, you know, entry point where you think it's gonna, you know, reverse, it doesn't reverse, so you buy up here and it continues going down. Now you think it might go up here, so you kind of start adding position, but it goes down against you as well, you know. And by the time you get up here, you might think, you know, okay, now it should reverse, but what if it breaks that down as well, right? So right now you add a lot to your positions, and right now you're a lot down in water in your exit position, maybe it reverses up there. You know, technical analysis is not, you know, foolproof way to figure things out. It's just probabilities, like a football match. Like, you know, Manchester United is always gonna win against Blackburn Rovers, but, you know, there are times when Blackburn Rovers, for some reason, suddenly got a lot of, you know, hopium and energy, and then you know, the price pumps. Okay, this is getting pretty low. This pullback down here is nice. I think we are getting to where we want to be. 30 minutes creating the doji down here. I think it might be very nice. I think it might create another move towards downside after the 30 minutes to create a slight wick on the downside. Over here, let's see 1 hourly closing in 30 minutes as well. Yeah, we might actually do this this doji pattern on the downside. Depends on where it closes. Yeah, this looks very nice. No, but Mladen is right, Nami. I mean, when you enter a trade, you make certain assumptions about what you think is gonna happen, right? So once you make these assumptions, you have some kind of support and resistance levels, you buy the support or you short the resistance, right? And if your assumptions are wrong, you kind of know that they are wrong, so you need to exit the position, because, you know, maybe if you are wrong on that one spot, maybe you're wrong on the longer term analysis as well, right? So, you know, there should be, you know, slight you know, okay, if you enter up here, you know, it might go a little bit down and it's gonna go up, right? So you have certain level of risk that you are willing to take, but you know, eventually, you know, you cannot go, you know, go down here and then, you know, continue adding to your positions, whatever, because you think right now it has to reverse, because it can continue going down. So we have certain levels that, yeah, doesn't matter. This 17 seconds left. 5-minute chart up here. Is it gonna create a doji down here at in 10 minutes? I was watching live yesterday on my phone while I was on site painting, decorating. Nice. See, I'm looking for a long or a short now. I'm looking for a long. There we go. We got a doji, but we did not get this, you know, very nice doji down here. I think we need a wick on the downside, some kind of. Right now we haven't still no wick on downside down here yet. Maybe it's gonna go a little bit more down. We're gonna wait. I only use 2 EMAs, 112 and 64 chart at Bitvavo. Unfortunately, there is no option to do scalping. I want to switch change. 100 EMAs, 112 and 60, 112 and 64 are not Fibonacci numbers. What kind of weird, numbers are that? By the way, guys, I've been thinking about this. Why do we use certain time frames like 1, 2, 5 minutes, 10 minutes? Why is everybody using 1 hour, 4 hour, 8 hour? But very rarely will you see people use something like 5 hours or 3 hours or something. 3 hours is also usable. 7 hours or something like that. Why don't we use 5 or 7 hourly time frame? It's because it's not dividable by 12 or by 24, right? In one day there is a 24 hours, so 24 you can divide by 1, you can divide by 2, you can divide by 3. You can divide by 4. You cannot divide by 5. 6. You can divide by 8, and then you can divide it by 12. Right? These are only time frames on hourly time frame. They should be used 1 hourly, 2 hourly, 3 hourly, 4 hourly, 8 hourly, because they are all divisible by the same amount. And you will see people using 6 hours. And 6 hours is also dividable, but you won't see people using 5 hours or 7 hours or something crazy like that, right? Yeah, 6 as well. Yeah, 6 as well. I forgot about it. Sorry. My, math, it needs a little bit time. And the same thing goes, and this is for hourly time frame, but the same thing goes, the same reasoning goes for the minute time frames. Like, what kind of minute time frames are we using? Most of the in 1 hour there is 60 minutes. So 60 minutes is first of all divided by we can use 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Most of it. You cannot use 40 minutes because it's not dividable by 60. And 30 minutes is the most you can use, and that's what people use. 15, of course, 15 minutes, 5 minutes is dividable, right? 6 minutes is divisible as well, because 6 divided, but all of the whole numbers that are divisible by 60 can be used, right? So when it comes to these time frames, you only use whatever is divisible by the amount of times you have. Same price uses 7 minutes all the time. 1441 minutes in a day. Yeah, what's divisible? What's not dividable by 1440 minutes? Complaining don't help. Ape. Oh, nice move. Let me see down here. 5-minute chart. Yeah, it is creating the divergence up here as well. So I think it's gonna pump. I think we can actually enter the ape trade up here. Oh, please let me be logged in, man. Am I logged in? Yeah, I'm logged in. Are we on ape? We are already on ape. 100% on ape. Let's go to the 5-minute chart. Let's go to 1-minute chart up here. Let's enter the ape position down here. Let's do it several times, like 25% and then 50 and then 100%, because market 10 isolated. Okay, that was 25%, right? But you can see here it moves the price because the liquidity is so low, right? It moves the price too much. I'm not adding to my trades right now. I'm just trying to enter the trade without actually. Can we put a limit? Buying 307. These are 307, 307, 308. Order submit. So right now we have an order, active order, open long at 307, but price is going against us. So we're gonna cancel this up here. I don't believe in actually, market. Let's do 50% market open long. How is our position right now? 11,000. How much more we have? Okay, rest is 100. I don't know how much I mean. Like there should be, well, 330 left. Okay, rest of the positions up. I think we are full right now. You know, entire positions in. Right now it's just waiting time, right? Our average price right now, but average buy is entry price 310. This is a 5-minute chart. It's gonna close in 5 minutes. It's nice. So let's see up here. Short and long entry at 360. Whoa, 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 don't do that, man. It's too big of a move, man. 4% down already. Impulsive move with the moves up here, then it goes up here and then climbs. It's about fall through 22.5. No, it came down to the support on a impulsive move. It's not slightly impulsive, it's a 5-minute impulsive move. Still divergence on the chart here on the 5-minute time frame. Clean now. And there is no divergence if it goes down. Just broke a bull flag, WTF, dude. Yeah, it might be bad 1 hourly, 4 hourly up here. There's no difference up here on the chart. 180. It just broke bull. It's a bearish triangle. Oh my god. We're down 8%. No hopium, guys, no hopium. God, please. It's gonna be fine, guys. It's gonna be fine. So you set tight stop loss this time. There is you know, mental stop loss when you enter a trade, because you know, getting it exactly on the dollar. But Bitcoin is dumping big time though. 1%. Wow, that's come on. I'd probably I add and probably go out. This holds massive bullish divergence 50 minutes. There is no massive bullish divergence in 50 minutes. $39.45. we get the divergence up here on the chart. No divergence. Believe in 1 hour the bullish divergence level of 50 minutes. 150. Sitting down on the support down here. Man, we should have waited for this level down here. Look at it. I just moved this one. 310. 310 was our entry. $311 actually. Turn on lines you will see. Which is always the resistance. My entry is always the resistance. God damn it. Okay, how much have we done? 1%, 30 bucks. Let's see up here. 5-second charts. See if this is gonna break towards upside or not. If this breaks towards upside, it's good. If it starts going down, we can actually exit position. It's already down. Okay, 3% doesn't matter. Market close. Confirmed. Out of the position. Why, man? You should keep it open. I don't know. It's kind of hopium, you know, and I don't like hopiums. So, you know, I think it's good. Even if it goes against me, even if it goes up right now, it doesn't matter. You know, it should not have dropped that much. I mean, it did drop down to the sport line, but you know, something just doesn't feel right. You know, especially this Bitcoin breaking the support line down here. Now it is on the 1 hourly time frame. You know, up here. Let's see, 15 minutes is closing down there. No divergence as well, getting crushed on the downside, so a little bit unsure, a little bit unsure. I mean, that's the only thing I can say. A little bit unsure. We need to learn. What was the lesson learned from this one? We did not buy the support. So if you see up here on the 4 hourly time frame, right? The support is down here at 254. The support is down here at 254, right? We did not buy on that support. We are watching the 5 minute up here, and we kind of FOMO'd in right up here without waiting till the move to have we bought down here. I mean, we would still have, you know, the time bought to buy and you know, get a retest and maybe even go against us a little bit. But you know, when you buy up here, you know, it's kind of a good feel. And Bitcoin also seems to don't have any kind of strength in the pullback towards the upside. Instead of doing like, you know, this move up here, it just like does this over here. So a little bit unsure about Bitcoin as well. So there is that. See, if you bought down here, we could still go all the way down here and still be fine, but you know. My trade drawing, best move till row down is easy. Ape should dump more bearish cross. So let's take 5-minute break and we're gonna reassess the situation and find something else to enter. Maybe it's down here as well. Maybe this is a second entry right now for us up here. But Bitcoin still doesn't look like it's Now it goes up. It's right back up again. 2 touches on the support line down here. Let's see 4-hour time frame. Closing in 1 hour 30 minutes. Let's see 1 hourly. Just play down here. You are saying there is no divergence, but there is on the 15-minute chart. On Bitcoin on 15-minute chart, there is no divergence. Be right back, guys. New moon is 28, still have upside. Yeah, Jagger. If it starts breaking this trend, the volatility kicked in here, but it's going towards the downside. But if it starts breaking the trend towards the upside, we can actually re-enter the trade. Because it is at support, right? On the 4-hourly as well. 4-hourly closing in 1 hour. So maybe 1 more hour of trading. Triple bottom down here, 8% down. But still pushing it down though. And Bitcoin is not reacting that fast towards the upside. And the volume is building up on the low, short side. It's going below the previous low down here. 1 hourly, 4 hourly. Do we have divergence on the 4 hourly? There is no divergence on the 4 hourly. Everything looks fine for more downside though. How are extensions doing over here? What's the time or where you are at? 1 p.m. 604, 10% profit so far. You went short, you went against me, nice. Very nice, man. I'm glad that people are, you know, not just blindly following, but they are doing their own analysis. That's always a good thing. Hourly close soon, more dumping coming. Yeah, hourly close in 5 minutes. This last 5-minute candle up here. 200 moving edge, 21.7. More downside, 69. 30 minutes. Let's see up here. 30 minutes, 200 moving average down here, right? 1 hourly, 4 hourly. Right now sitting on that. Trying to hold the 4 hourly time frame. It's actually quite we got a falling wedge. No, it's a channel towards us, but still bullish channel. Sitting on the support. Bitcoin 1 4 hourly. Yo, Johnny, how you doing, man? You caught us at the right time, man. I'm good, thank you. Good to see you, bro. Nice. How's whole chain doing, man? If you get to 22, I'm going too long. Yeah, that's all the way down there. How do I get a green name and the number? You joined TF Fans Club, man. You joined TF Fans Club. youtube.com/the-late-adopter/join. I said 6 months. Holo is at 0 to 1 support holding for now. I feel like 2 1 is a significant price for Holo. Haven't checked Holo in a long while, man. I don't hear a lot of news about it, so you know. I only check out the stuff that's you know, hyped. Meme coins and stuff like that. If I had short time, some kind of head and shoulders for me. I think we are too much. Zoomed in, but this is a very weird channel, man. It's a very weird channel. Every whole portfolio have looks like it went through a battle. Trade. Looking to re-enter long. Yeah, looking to maybe re-enter long. Maybe. Up here. It kind of depends. Maybe if this becomes a dodgy on the 5-minute chart. We got the words up here. Bybit VIP program. But it's not doing that. 5 minutes, 12 seconds left to go. Six seconds left. Well, I consolidated here, but still not. This is still just getting rejected by the trend line over here. Let's see the volume on this move. Growth on the downside. Let's see 1 hourly. 1 hourly just closed. Hitting the next support level down there. And breaking it. It's breaking everything right now. A little bit extended maybe. Probably closing in 1 hour, so it's definitely pushing very hard. If this goes down, will there be any divergence? There will be no divergence if it goes down below the level. Support level down here at 4 hourly. 6:18. I think Bitcoin will go all the way down to 180 on the 4 hour. Let's see daily time from up here. I think it's this one. Channel, bottom of the channel right now. Trend line getting squeezed. Impulsive move with exhaustion. My channel looks better. It might, it maybe it is, it maybe it is. I just started World War 3. No. I'm very humble when it comes to my lives, you know. I do understand that, you know, a lot of you guys are, you know, better at certain stuff than me. So, you know, there's that. We all got our strengths and weaknesses, so there's that. It's not reacting that good though. It's not reacting that good. Farm it up here, there will definitely be the burns. Bitcoin might actually pop up here. Some of these other coins while we're at it. If it goes up now, might be seeing something like 10% move towards the upside. On the rejection up here, might actually drop down. What's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin doing a nice move to break towards the upside. Ethereum sitting just there waiting, sand breaking. Four levels down here. Big dump. TLA crypto. Is this inverse head and shoulders? Dude, that's nice. Drunken in the chat, Telegram chat. Inverse head and shoulder. Cup and handle, it's not, yeah, inverse cup and handle. This might be looking like inverse cup and handle though. On 1 minute chart. Let me see that, man. Let me see that. No, the problem is there is no. This went down something like. Where are my Fibonacci lines? This went down like 50%. Sorry, 30, 40, 50%. It should not, you know, this pullback on cup and handle, this pullback should not be that, you know, impulsive move, but should be something around here before they actually break out. The big pullback up here, you know, I mean, technically it could be categorized as, you know, pullback, but you know, this is a big pullback. It's like 50-60% pullback. By the way, I need more numbers on the line. Why don't I have 7 and stuff like that? 6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.91. Okay, there we go. 789. Yeah, that's like 50-60% pullback. Did not see that, man. Good catch, but a little bit unsure whether it's a cup and handle pattern. If it breaks, it can actually break pretty quick. Just waiting. I think it's everything is waiting for Bitcoin. A little bit unsure, but the fact that it's not doing that. The wicks on the downside are a lot bigger than the wicks on the upside. But at least like it's turning around. Moving average up here. Bitsy, get a job. Funny. Coffee. I would say it's this one. It might be something like this up here. 47 got rejected again. How many times is it gonna get rejected? Do you know what this looks to me? This looks like a lead down before a big move down and then a recovery, right? So you might wait for this big move, but where is this big move down gonna come? Just down here, or is it gonna be a bigger move? There will be a candle up here that's, you know, right now it's going down, but it's consolidating with the price. So you can actually buy it, you know, along on the price down here, on the support level down here, or even on the extension. Let me just... I just breaking everything, literally breaking everything. 50 minutes left on this one. Leg indicator. Was this it? Breaking the trend, ape going for it maybe. How much down do we have? 8% down. Still not getting above this 20 moving average on 1 minute time frame, 5 minutes time frame up here. Can have a small move towards the upside. Actually have a big move towards the upside. Ethereum. Now we are too much zoomed in, but the volume up here is not actually good enough. Let's go to 5-minute chart and wait for it. And Apple's like going to pop upside. Yeah, with each step down, they will suck the bullishness out of the market. With each step down. But the pump is not that hard. The pump is not that hard. Let's go along at 22 to Yeah, I think Bitcoin could do another move towards downside down here. See, faked out up here a little bit, still coming down to support. I think it's still consolidating, but it does look like a big ass. Why do we have this line down here? There. Yeah, that's the previous bottom down there, support level. Let's go daily time frame. Do we have it on daily? Dump it. It's just breaking everything though. .06. Hit the line on the dollar down there, support level, and bounced right off that. How's the volume? Yeah, the volume did kick in down here. This is very, very fast. On the flip side, it's good we exit the trade though, right? It was up here somewhere, right? It's almost 20% down. This is 13. It's gonna short squeeze. Imagine expecting a pump. Yeah, Brian, imagine expecting a pump. How could we be so crazy? I don't know, man. Just kind of pushing it down before it, you know, the big drop. This is a channel, we see that. That's a channel, right? But this over here is a wedge. How much on the hourly? 44 more minutes. Oh, our extensions looking down here. Extensions can go more. If it drops out of here, it can do a big move towards the upside, with the volume towards the upside. Right now sitting down. 30 minutes low. Looking to grow, I posted 2 charts yesterday. It happens, man, it happens. Yeah, I did, you know, step you out. 4.2% down. 10, 13. Yeah, 22 too, maybe something like that. One 2 hourly rising wedge breakout. Yeah, that was on the dollar, 23.3, 24.3. Yeah, a lot of stuff is hitting this top up here. Yeah, breaking down, we saw that. Maybe movies towards the downside, guys. Very small margin, plus 45%. 125x. Marco is going crazy. Is this the move? No, it's not yet the move, I think. There is no volume on the move. But it did break the trend though. Not quite yet, but maybe soon. Six to 2. 4%. How is Ethereum doing? I just hitting this 10 moving average up here. Final break still up on screen. Thanks, man. We are hitting all important levels, right? Breaking this right now on this move seems a little bit unreasonable. 39 minutes left. Maybe there will be consolidation phase down here at the bottom. There we go, adult dating sites. Most alts have double tops. I don't say most alts, but there is definitely some alts that has double tops. How many hours you watch chart in a day? Depends. When I'm sitting on a PC, when I'm sitting on the toilet, when I'm making the food, when I'm watching the kids, when I'm lying in my bed and want to sleep. Yeah, a lot of time. It's a good V formation with stopping weekends. It's okay. 22 hours a day. And then you dream about it as well, so you know there's something as well there. Sounds when it doesn't sound good. Cinematic, what's Matic doing? Oh, baby's awake. How frequent and accurate are his trades? Not that accurate, man. Back up to the top of the channel. Rejected down. Nice. This doesn't seem right though. But the upper lines does seem right. Bounced. This pullback to 10 MA. 4-hour leak. Wanna close above or below. 5 minutes up here. Just wanna close below. We're doing okay so far, man. Thanks. Trying. We'll see. Come back in, 1 year's time, else we see how far we come. We can actually buy it on 10 moving average up here and hope it, bounces off of that, right? But it's breaking it down though. $30 minutes closed. Big wicks on the downside though. Well, 1 hour. 5 minutes. No hopium trade. A lot of things going on. You think BTC will break to the downside? I was actually thinking it's gonna break towards the upside, but it looks like it's breaking towards the upside. Let's reanalyze Bitcoin up here again. No, let's keep the lines up here and go to this chart over here. Clean up everything. Go to the big time frames, weekly time frame, and see what's happening in the weekly time frame up here. On the weekly time frame, it does look like it has more room towards the upside, though. It is below 200 moving average again. Major resistance for Bitcoin. 22.7. Let's go daily time frame up here. That's right there. So we are back below 200 moving average. Support line down here at breaking that as well. Major resistance at down here, and the 10 moving average. Sorry, support on the daily. Let's see 4-hourly, and of course the 50 moving average up here. There are also certain other levels up here that needs to be watched. But 4-hour is creating lower low on the RSI. Atom long on support. Well, there doesn't seem to be any kind of support down there. Certainly breaking down. I don't know, where is the big support? Big support is the 50 MA. Big support was down here, which got broken. Big support is down there. Also this one level down here. So, it has, room to 9.8 to 9.6 or something like that. That's the big support. Bitcoin as well. Big support is all the way down here at 22.2 or something like that. Kind of depends. Losing faith. Find this support, man, here is like 13% up. Shorting this down is like 8% down. Maybe it's gonna create double bottom down here. Now that would be nice. The volume up here Still no volume up here. Went up a little bit up here. Still going down. I'm an short at 244. Is not that a big support? Is the pressure from the top that's bigger? Find me breaks, no scream. There we go. Thanks. Qcoin Insider confirms Qcoin insolvent, estimate hold up to $500 million, maybe big drop off. How's Qcoin doing? I'm invested in Qcoin, guys. I'm shilling Qcoin all the time. Where is Qcoin, man? Don't wreck my investment, man. Stop spreading the FUD on my investment. Just kidding, yeah. Just kidding. Let's spot Qcoin. Chops down here again, maybe. Short Qcoin. Because if Bitcoin breaks this falling wedge to the downside, it's gonna be a big drop though. It just might, you know, very slowly move down here. Whistleblower apparently. Check Twitter. Can I check Twitter? By the way, let's see what the FOMO. See? It's up at FOMO, so you know we are probably FOMO and BNB. BNB right now is going towards bull BNB. Bull BNB. Bull BNB, guys. Bull BNB. Triple suicide. Not getting subscribers. That's crazy. Qcoin Insider confirms Qcoin is sold. Excellent play whistleblower. That estimate hold up to $500 million. Qcoin may not have coins to meet the poster's attention. 92% certainty. Retweet and like this tweet. Exploring Polka rich ecosystem. Nice. Is this the guy? Otter somebody with DeFi trade, crypto patriot, and Otter investigates anything that smells fishy. So this guy just likes to spread FUD, I'm guessing. Somebody please try the Chinese screenshot from CEO of Qcoin, Chinese exchange. The FUD has been clarified yesterday. Short no exposure to Luna v Luna. Recent fundraising has nothing to do with the market downtrend. I will unveil the full conversation between me and Otter shortly. We'll explain everything, but Otter is still FUD. See, this guy Otter is still FUD. There's nothing to do with stuff. This guy just likes to spread FUD. It just looks like that. It's not FUD, but he likes to spread the, you know, big news. So there's that. There we go. We can actually long this soon, but there is no volume still on this chart. We'll get high up here. Sand is at the bottom down here. Sand looks nice for long though. Twitter is like school cafeteria. It's going crazy about Qcoin. What do you think about farming and DEX? I did too actually on Cardano network. I'm not actually into farming and stuff like that, so you know, my opinion is worthless when it comes to that. Everything is channeling towards the downside right now. I think everything is a channel. Because it's really hard to believe that it's not a channel. These are 5-minute channels though. It is 30 minutes, closing in 20 minutes, so 10 minutes should be closing right now. 10 minutes, already the runs are there. Let's see, 1 minute chart up here. Still no volume. Just want Bitcoin to hit the upper side of that wedge and then enter short. Well, yeah, a chance to enter short up here though. It's like 13% down. We had a chance to enter long up here. That was like, you know, 14% upside. I think maybe no trade. I don't think that. I don't think that. The stuff is happening. The stuff is moving. So it would be nice to, you know, just wait for, you know, consolidation and stuff like that. But music. It's 13. I don't see any kind of volume up here on the move towards the downside. That's kind of keeping me, you know, kind of bearish. This is a 5-minute chart. So 1 more hour until it hits actually the target down here. Unless it just, you know, drops down and then, you know, recovers. Trade later. I cannot trade later. I got stuff to do. So it's now or never for today. Okay, tomorrow then. Yeah, there will be trading tomorrow as well. So. Now there is the volume. Let's check it out. Still 60 minutes to the 4-hourly close. That's gonna be interesting. Bitcoin hit the target down here pretty close. But there is the volume right now. Slow bleed and the volume. How to trade like you? Well, you go to an exchange, you put in the trade, you open a trade, and then you close the trade, and then you're down by, you know, 50 bucks. Pretty simple if you ask me. So what the hell, and I opened the 88x short on Bitcoin, and then when it dropped, I closed by accident. Up about 80%, could have been more. 5 is too low, I think. I think we came close enough. I mean, this is 22.2222. I mean, that's gotta be some kind of significant number right there. 22223. I mean, if this isn't significant, I don't know. See, 22223, right? That's gotta be some kind of psychological number right there. There is no pattern. There is no pattern beside the extension. If you left 8 from yesterday, you'd be rich. If, you know, there is always ifs this, if that. You cannot get rich on ifs. It's too much pressure from the top. I'm prepared to long. Yeah, I'm thinking like it's getting ready right now. This might be a fake cut right now because we are hitting, you know, we went up here right now, hitting this major resistance. This might already be it, right? What am I pressing up here? I'm opening long, enter the APA 6 to 11. That's the volume. Use the profit on 88x long now. Not sure it's again, but this is fun. A little bit more. You think a little bit more. I just opened 5 longs. Damn. Not go long yet. Only Bitcoin goes up. Back to 22.2. So this is short time frame. I said 30 minutes. So this 5 minute is still intact. Might be some kind of double bottom down here. Needs to get above this level up here. It looks nice up here, and then, you know, goes towards the upside. Bitcoin recovering a little bit up here. Just watching too much ape. It's 5% down. Middle of the line. Maybe it needs 2.22 or 2.12. Yeah, I don't know, man. The psychological levels are, you know, tricky. 200 moving average on the 1 hourly. 50 moving average on the 4 hourly. 10 moving average is a little bit more down at 22,000 on the daily time frame. 2 day is still overextended. Pull big time from below the 200 moving average down here. So from the top up here, it's already down something like 8.4%. But the volume ape is still not there yet. Need to wait for more impression. 6.2 ape long entered. Bitcoin still pushing down. Doesn't matter how you look at it, like ten minutes left. It's gonna close below 10 moving average up here. Sitting on the support down here. Seems like Hugo FUD is driving this dip. Why is everyone behind ape? Fundamentally or trading wise? I don't know, I think, you know, if you look at it, if this was some kind of bullish chart up here, you know, it starts trending up here towards upside in a channel towards upside, you won't be saying like, oh man, this is just gonna, you know, dump down. You know, it can do, you know, right now break the support up here and explode towards upside. Now that down here would be very nice long position. See here breaking a little bit of that on the downside as well. What's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin still pushing it down. 8 minutes left on the 4-hourly time frame. One hour is also down there. No divergence. No divergence. MACD turn towards downside. Ethereum. No divergence made towards, it's actually going towards upside here as it should. Rejected, right now sitting at the bottom down there. Prepare for boring sideways. I don't think it's boring sideways. I think it might actually dump. Now the dump might actually be nice. Let's wait. It's a waiting game, guys. It's a waiting game. There is no divergence on the chart up here on the, just, you know, wrecked through the support. Should be more bearish than bullish though. Should be more bearish than bullish. How many minutes left? 6 minutes left. Massive pump on the way, fellas. In the morning you were bullish. Yeah, I was bullish in the morning. Unfortunately, we said we needed to, you know, when we were looking at the analysis on the morning, I was bullish, and that's why I'm doing actually long, because I'm still a little bit bullish. But unfortunately, we are breaking certain levels up here. So we said that this line cannot be, you know, over here. This was actually the theory behind that. This was a triangle. It will go down to the support and bounce over here, right? But it did not do that. It actually broke down to the 50 moving average. Now the theory over here is right now that there is a channel up here, give or take down here, which actually can go down to channel. So that's like 22k give or take down here, 21.9 give or take towards downside, a little bit below the moving average down here, and then bounce off of that. Right now that's the theory, but it's still a long position and not short. You know, short positions was up here, maybe even up here was short position. You know, on the 10-20 moving average rejection, but the volume did come in here though. The volume did come in on the 5-minute time frames up here. By the way, guys, Sheldon the Sniper just tweeted, I think we are bullish. I think we are bullish. Look at this. He said, yo man, Bitcoin starting to lose some bullish momentum, so I would be careful with any short-term longs. That means that we are gonna do short-term longs, guys. That means we're gonna do short-term longs. Shouldn't over profit. I think he's better trader than me, so there's definitely that. What future? Dude, no. Okay, we done. He had to share a screenshot of him. The volume. Oh man. Still not, I mean, it's 1 minute time frame, but you know, there still might be hope for some kind of pullback, but you know, we did not buy down there, but you know, still. It was 8%. 58 minutes left. Trust the price action, forget Twitter, told us to pull the trigger. Yeah, everybody's always telling me something, but you know, there's that. But Bitcoin is still crashing towards downside, so it's, you know, still hope. Still hope. It's gonna be done, I told you. Everybody's telling me always something, guys. Everybody's always telling, I told you, who am I gonna believe, man? You know what, guys, I'm gonna give you my money. We're gonna do, you know, poll, long, short, what level, and then you're gonna decide whether we go long or short, you know, so I can take all of the responsibility away from me. What are we looking for now? We are looking for long. Five seconds left. You don't shield Bybit links itself using Luna. I will shield Bybit links. Just wait, man. As soon as I get to 1 million or 500,000 or 50,000, you know, there will be Bybit shilling, link shilling. But I won't say, you know, you're gonna get, you know, 4,000, you know, for deposit and anything like, because you gotta to get like 4,000 bucks from the Bybit for deposit, you need to deposit like 100k or something like that. Oh, that was nice down there. How much is that down? 2%. We can do 2%. Right? So 4-hourly close on Bitcoin. Down on the dollar on the 50 MA. Ape close above the support with a bullish divergence though, but it can still drop down. Yeah, you gotta deposit like 100k for a 1,200. Like, I think that's a scammy thing to do. Like, use my Bybit link, get 4,200. Yeah, who's gonna get 4,200? Big problem. This actually just came in. Why aren't you in a trade yet? May 30 on a head and shoulder with the AVX. Nice man, nice man. We were in a trade and we closed it with in a loss very soon. More FUD online today about exchange being sold. Coinbase having a lot of same FUD too. Is it just smoke or fire? I think Brian Miller is just, you know, going around, you know, live streaming and spreading FUD. I think everybody's spreading FUD because they want the price to go down. No, up here. Latest. Like you come and bust. It's a very good project. Like it. Thank you so much for giving. Rumors, stuff like that. It's just fun. There you go. Bitcoin hitting 22,150. Wasn't that the line that we want to hit? No, right now it's going below the 50 moving average, but on the daily time frame. One hour they moved a little bit towards the upside. Breaking the channel towards downside as well. I mean, this cannot be good though. Long whenever when Bitcoin hits 21.7, 21.5. We are too zoomed in, mate. We're too zoomed in. Too many lines on the screen. So I was looking at this over here, but it can be just as well this one. $21.9. Wasn't $21.9 also a level we were actually looking at? You're looking at this one. I mean, it's nice. Yeah, it's around 22 or something like that, right? The bottom of that channel. We've been focusing too much on these small time frames. Let's just remove this a little bit up here. It's too steep of channel. Yeah, it's no longer coming all the way down there now. So I was using bottom wicks for the channel. It's a little bit tricky when you join this channel, like which lines to use, like what's the correct line. Like there are definitely several options, and I'm not that, you know. It's overextended already, pretty much. Like down here, the same overextensions up here. All of these overextensions towards the downside, the same. Sideways, sideways. So it's either gonna go sideways and pull up the overextensions, but the momentum is also going towards downside. Everything is going towards downside. I'm a little bit unsure about long right now. What time is it right now? We've been streaming for 2 hours and 33 minutes. So yeah. Okay, so let's add the last trade up here. 23.07, 22, trade number 29. Ape again, long this time. 17 94, and we lost a bunch of money on that trade. So that's right now at 1706. 1706, that's a 5% loss, 88 bucks down. It's okay. It's okay. 1706. 408. Look here, in the start we are doing good, like, you know, winning. Look at these losses, man. Look at these losses. It's ugly. It became so ugly. I don't know why. From 1st 7th, like exactly, you know, entire month has been a red month. Like this is way too ugly, man. From the start to the end, like it was very, very ugly. You know, maybe we were just trading with the trend over here, because you can see short. We are shorting everything. And right now we've been both longing and shorting, but you know, we haven't been going with the trend. Maybe, you know, the trend is our friend, so, you know, we are doing the wrong kind of stuff. Yeah, statistics doesn't look that too pretty. And there we go, we're breaking the trend towards the upside up here. That was, you know, extremely nice long positions. Okay, we are pretty much done. Trading is not for everybody. Yeah, it's not for everybody, but it is for me. I'm at work now, I'm back here. Hi again. Hi, and we are done. Okay guys, we've been streaming for a little while. We did one trade. We've been watching the price action on the stuff. We're talking about a lot of stuff and stuff like that. We're gonna do a new trade tomorrow. There won't be any kind of trades today. Tomorrow is Sunday. Around the same time, give or take, there will be another trade. I'm gonna go, you know, entertain the kids right now. Hope you enjoy your day, and I'll see you later, guys, okay? Take care, guys. Bye-bye.